हरे कृष्णा माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रजेश प्रभु, हरे कृष्ण मैम।
माता जी, you're muted, माता जी। हरे कृष्णा प्रभु। We can't hear you, माता जी।
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Okay.
You're really blessed. It's wonderful. Rashika Prabhu, you really chanted very well. I would love that everybody at least chants one or two shlokas every day from each chapter, whichever time it's available, and you will enjoy it. Just one shloka per day. Read the meaning also. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll start with our invocation prayer. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनचालक्य चक्षुरुन्मीलितानयेन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपादान्तिकम्। हे कृष्ण करुण सिंधो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छकल्पतारुभ्यस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधारा श्रीवासवादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। Vandanam, welcome. I was like wondering, why the numbers are less, and I'm told that maybe the timings are not suitable. Your schools, colleges have started, and then this time maybe like you have tutorials, you have other this one. I'll will request the temple authorities and the other organizers to maybe, but then I would like you to tell us maybe in the chat box later on, after we finish, you please tell us what would be the best time, so that you're all able to continue this journey. And I don't want them to be leaving in between, because getting down, so somewhere the goal is not achieved. So I would really request honest opinion from all of you, so that that can be passed on to them, and then maybe like the next batch we can have another time, so that it is convenient for everyone. I understand there's a board exams, and so many things are happening. So thank you, and welcome to the beautiful session, the lovely session. We are going to see what he is, what Krishna is all, and all his opulences we saw. All he gave all his confidential knowledge to all of us. So actually, we understand, we perceive, we learn everything, but then we are going to see also. See, I mean, one cannot imagine that Arjuna has facilitated, made us so comfortable to make Krishna to show whatever he said in the real Vishwarupa, in the universal form. I will share the screen now. That's the beauty of the great saints, great people. When they say something, they prove it, they show it, and there we are able to watch, and we are able to enjoy that. So, but you have to tell me why Arjuna wanted. Do you think that Arjuna didn't know about him, or Arjuna, why did he want him to show this universal form? Anybody can unmute and speak. Why he wanted us to see this universal form? Think about it. Okay. Before that, let's give our obeisance and respects to Radha Govinda deities. And are you able to see the screen, Prabhu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So Radha Govinda and all our respects to regards and respects obeisance to Mangaluru ISKCON and the organizers and our volunteers, all our devotees. Otherwise, this journey is not possible. Thank you so much for joining. This is the 11th day. So Bhagavat Aishwarya Jnana we saw in Rajavidya Rajaguhyam. In the 9th chapter, 9.1 to 9.10, ways to approach Krishna. We saw like Satatam Kirtayante, sweetness of exclusive devotion, 9.26. Ninth chapter, he himself spoke, and this particular shloka, Manmana Bhava Mad Bhakta. Okay, just focus, just devote on me. Krishna is unknowable and source of all. That is what we saw in the 10th chapter. Name Vidhu Suragana. Then pure bhakti. We also saw essence of Bhagavad Gita in, when he agreed and he said, yes, Machitta Madgata Prana. Arjuna accepts Krishna's supreme position. So he said 10.12 to 10.18 shloka, Sarvam Etat Ritam Manye. Now Krishna describes all his vibhutis. That's what we saw in the 9th and 10th, like Divya He Atma Vibhutaya. We move on to the 11th chapter today, which is the universal form. We have heard Vishwarupam, we have heard Virata Rupam, and Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yoga. If any Hindi English translation, anything in between, if you are not understanding, please unmute, please write in the chat box. That explanation can also go. We need not be strictly following very strict, the language. So if you have the language barrier, you can just ask also. So of course I can speak Hindi and Tamil. The first shloka, when you begin, we have 55 shlokas, but every shloka is important here. Okay, so how did the universal form started? Why Arjuna wanted this? Before we move on, I want you to tell me this. Why Arjuna wanted? Do you think that he didn't know?
Ma'am, he wanted to, ma'am, it is for us. Like he asked for us. It is a message that he asked on behalf of us.
Okay, very good. Why? Why for us? And there could be a lot of pretenders. There could be a lot of people, proclaiming themselves. And every village, every corner, every city, every place, you will see now also that, I am Bhagavan, touch my feet, people will go behind. Okay. So to prevent that, one is like, okay, show me the Virat Rupam. How many of you can show Virat Rupam? That everything is you only do everything. You are the doer, you are the knower, you are the, Antaryami, you are the Anadi, you are eternal, you are not perishable, you are, infallible. Please show. We can ask, no? So to basically for us to know that, it is only one Bhagavan. Okay. So that Arjuna Vacha Madanagrahaya Paramam Guhyamadhyatma Sanghitam Yatva Yoktam Vachastenam Mohoyam Vigato Mama. Yes, Prabhu or Ishita Mataji, will you want to read the translation? Anyone?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah, please. Thank you. Arjuna said,
I have heard your instructions on confidential spiritual matter, which you have so kindly delivered onto me, and my illusion is now dispelled.
very good. So now there is no illusion. Now I have understood that, all your spiritual matters, I've understood. Now that illusion is not there.
Ma'am, this
So,
is which shloka? Previous one
this
was
is-
which shloka?
This is 1 point, that was 1, and now 1 to 11. So the meaning goes on. That was the beginning, that's the beginning of what Prabhupada has given the translation. So now only it starts.
Okay.
Bhavavyayo hi bhutanam shrutau vistarasho maya twattat kamalapatraksha. Kamalapatraksha onwards it starts. That was the first one. Mahatmyamapi chavyayam. Yes. Mataji, read.
Oh, Lotus Side One, I've heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity as realized through your inexhaustible glories. O greatest of all personalities, O supreme form, though I see here before me your actual position, I yet wish to see how you are entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. If you think that I'm able to behold your cosmic form, O my Lord, O masters of all mystic power, then kindly show me that universal self.
So it is still 11, all the shlokas, in this. Yes.
The blessed Lord said, My dear Arjuna, O son of Partha, behold now my opulences, hundreds of thousands of varied divine forms, multicolored like the sea. Whatever you wish to see can be seen all at once in this body. This universal form can show you all that you now desire, as well as whatever you may desire in the future. Everything is here completely, but you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give to you divine eyes by which you can behold my mystic opulence.
The best thing is, both of them will sit. It is not 3-dimensional, it's not 4-dimensional, it is, even unimaginable. 11-dimensional, 12-dimensional, you just think of it. I can't even visualize or imagine. So Shri Bhagavan Vacha, Bhagavan says, Pashya me partha, look at me, Rupani, Shatashodha Sahasrashaha, Nana Vidhani Divyani, Nana Varna Krutani cha. Then Pashya Adityavan Surundre Rudran Vishwano Marutasthatha, Bahunya Drishta Purvani, Pashyascharvyani Bharata. So He Kastham Jagat Kritsnam, Pashyadya Sacharacharam, Mama Dehe Gudakeshe, Yachanya that Drishtumichasi. So I would show all, but then you need a divine eyes. You cannot just, you need a divya glasses. Already our Sanjay is having. Okay, so that's how he is watching there what is happening. We talking about the Skype and all this now. And Sanjay was given by Vyasa sage that you have the Divya Drishti, so he is watching. Now, whom all would have seen this Divya Drishti? Any guess? Who all would have seen this universal form? Apart from Arjuna. Arjuna is asking. So Arjuna and Krishna, both of them are going to sit and see. So who all would have seen?
Ma'am, all the including Sanjay, the persons who considered Krishna devotionally from inside, they considered Krishna as supreme God and followed him.
Nobody would have seen. Nobody would have seen. In fact, the whole universe, the whole cosmic gets so much of that shaken that all the divine gods and everybody is coming and trying to find out what is happening. No one could see. The Vishwarupam is only Sanjay and Arjuna. So the blessed Lord, yes, Mataji.
The blessed Lord said, My dear Arjuna, O son of Partha, behold now my opulences, hundreds and thousands of varied divine forms, multicolored like the sea. Whatever you wish to see can be seen all at once in this body. This universal form can show you all that you now desire, as well as whatever you may desire in the future. Everything is here completely, but you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give to you divine eyes by which you can behold my mystic opulence.
So this sentence itself is very clear, no? So unless and until you have a divine eyes, you cannot see the mystic opulence. So divine eyes are given only to Sanjaya there by Vyasa, and here for Arjuna, Krishna is giving. So mystic, that is what, Bhishma, in fact, he says, I'm missing something, I'm missing something. Nobody sees, it's all in 45 minutes, 700 shlokas, and then the kala stops, everything stops. And there, we get this opportunity to read Bhagavad Gita today after it was done in Kurukshetra. Now, what is that universal form where, just imagine, I mean, it's a goosebump. It's his power. It is all his opulences in one go. You are going to watch. You are going to see, and unimaginable. Visualization is different, but then you cannot even imagine that sort of. And then you need divine eyes. This normal eyes, we cannot see. Anything which is little far also. Yes, that is now, Sanjay is so happy. Eva mukta tato rajan mahayogeshwaro harihi darshayamasa parthaya paramam rupam aishwaram. Look, Dhritarashtra. Sanjay is so calm. Dhritarashtra is all confused, all anxiety, all, when he starts saying that, this. Yes, Mataji, Rishita Maji.
Sanjaya said, O king, speaking thus the supreme, the lord of all mystic power, the personality of Godhead, displayed his universal form to Arjuna.
So the expression that you saw in the beginning, always a fear, always an anxiety, always. Now he's like, suspense. What is this? He thought everybody will just go away without fighting, his sons are going to get everything. So now Sanjay says he's going to show the universal form. And these are all the paintings by those devotees, it seems. So, lovely paintings, the expressions on every face, if you see. So, now, what is it? Many of you would have got confused, and many of you have said also that when he went as Pandava Duta, he went as a messenger to somehow stop the war. Arjuna had made all those, okay, we will just catch him, we will imprison him. All that plans were made. And there it was just a partial, that was not Vishwarupa in the kingdom, in Duryodhana in front of all of them. It was just a partial. He just took a big form and came out. Okay. And then he went to Vidura. Before that, he went to Vidura's house. Of course, that story you all know, that instead of bananas, he had those peels because of that bhakti of Vidura's wife. Vidura is Yamaraj, right? So he was a great personality there. Before the war, he left. That also Krishna wanted. Dharmaraj, right? So, okay. Aneka Vaktra Nayanam, Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam, Aneka Divya Bharanam, Divya Aneko Dhyat Ayudham, Divya Malyam Bharadaram, Divya Gandhanulepanam, Sarva Ascharyamayam, Devamanantam Vishwato Mukham. You would have had all those CD, those glasses and be watching. But will you get the fragrance? Fragrance, aneka. So, Divya Gandhanu Lepanam, even Divya Gandham, like all those sandalwood, all those fragrance also was there. So that's the beauty. It was not just the Vishwarupam. It is the fragrance. It is all his mystic powers, all his opulences. One could perceive, one could see, one could realize, one could smell all that. So all those senses could be triggered by the presence of, yes, Mataji.
Arjuna saw in that universal form unlimited mouths and unlimited eyes. It was all wondrous. The form was decorated with divine, dazzling ornaments and arrayed in many garbs. He was garlanded gloriously, and there were many scents smeared over his body. All was magnificent, all expanding, unlimited. This one seen by Arjuna.
We are also realizing, we are understanding that. Divi Surya Sahasrasya भवेद् युगपत् दुत्थिता यदि भाहा सदृशी स्याद् भासत्सस्य महात्मनः.
If hundreds and hundreds of thousands of suns rose up at once in the sky, they might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form.
Hundreds and thousands of sun, because it's all self-illuminated. Tatrayastham jagatkritsnam pravibhaktamanekadha apashyadveva devasya sharire pandavastadha.
At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansion of the universe situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands.
So it is like, the universal form, it's unlimited expansions. We are all expansions. We are all that, his external energy expansion. So everything at one go, somebody is able to see. Tathas vismaya vishto hristaroma dhananjaya pranamya shirasa devam kritanjalira bhashata.
Then, bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on the end, Arjuna began to pray with folded hands, offering obeisance to the Supreme Lord.
Automatically your hands will be folded. Look at the expression, such a beautiful painting. You see these images, and look at Krishna. He is also watching with such innocent smile on his face. The expressions are so beautifully depicted here, which is what we need to visualize and imagine. Automatically it's the power, but we want Krishna not in the power. We want Krishna to be with us with the same like-mindedness. No, it's so difficult to imagine and visualize somebody in that form. So Arjuna Vacha Pashyami Devanstava Deve Dehe Sarvansthatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan Brahmanamisham Kamalasanastham Rishimscha Sarvanuganscha Divyan.
Arjuna said, "My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled together in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on a lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and many sages and divine serpents."
Keep imagining, okay? Keep visualizing, keep thinking, and this is a very important chapter. We are the universal form in the visual form is in the way Vyasa has accumulated all that Arjuna is seeing, all that has been seen there, that scene is being given to us in the form of the text. So keep visualizing that. Aneka bahudaras vaktra netram pashyami tvam sarvato anantarupam nanantam na madhyam na anantam ta madhyam na punastavadim pashyami Vishveshwara Vishwarupa.
O Lord of the universe, I see in your universal body many, many forms, bellies, mouths, eyes, expanded without limit. There is no end, there is no beginning, and there is no middle to all this.
Doesn't it sound very scary now? It is really fearful and scary. Bellies and mouths and eyes and expanded without limit. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrinam Cha Tejorashim Sarvato Disimantam Pashyami Tvam Durnirnichyam Samantat Deeptanalarka Dhyuti Mapremeyam.
Your form, adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs, is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, which is fiery and immeasurable like the sun.
Immeasurable, it is fiery. Now slowly we are getting, it's a scary one. Aksharam paramam vaididavyam tamasya vishwasya param nidhanam tamavyayah shashvata dharma bhokta sanatanastavam purusho matho me.
You are the supreme premier. You are the supreme premier objective. You are the best in all the universe. You are inexhaustible and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of the religion, the eternal personality of Godhead.
So what is he is what, like, each word is very important here. You're the oldest, inexhaustible, maintainer of religion, eternal. You're eternal. Anadi madhyantamanta viryam anantabahum shashisurya netram pashyami tvam deeptahuta sprishavakram swatejasa vishwamidam tapantam.
You are
Mataji.
the origin without beginning, middle, or end. You have numberless arms, and the sun and the moon are amongst your great unlimited eyes. By your own radiance, you are heating this universe.
You're heating the entire universe. The radiance is so much that, by your own thing, you're heating. Dhyava prithibhyo ridhamantaram hi vyasam tvayekena dishascha sarvaha drishtva adbhuta rupam ugram tavedam lokatrayam pravastitham mahatman.
Although you are one, you are spread throughout the sky and the planets and all the space between. O great one, as I behold this terrible form, I see that all the planetary system are perplexed.
You will see all the shlokas is recited in this particular chapter. That's why I'm also going fast, because every minute, every second, whatever he's been watching, whatever has been seen in the universal form, we need to realize and perceive and understand. So it's just the just by knowing is not enough. We need to have that perception also. For that, we need to know every word here is so important that, if somebody is arguing, I'm the God, I know, I have everything, I have all these mystic powers. So all these are the proven evidences that Bhagavan, who is the Bhagavan, is the only one. Amihi tvam surasangha vishanti kechidhidhaha pranchalayo grananti swastiti yukta maharshi siddha sanghaha stuvanti tvam stutibhi pushkalabhihi. Are you able to read the last one, Mataji?
Yeah, ma'am. All the demigods are surrendering and entering into you. They are very much afraid, and with folded hands, they are singing the Vedic hymns.
Imagine all of them were, they could see that some Kalaivaram, something chaos, something, the whole universe is all shaken. So 23, okay. Rupam mahate bahuvaktra netram mahabaho bahu rupadam bahudaram bahudamshakaralam drishtva lokaha pravastitastathaham.
O mighty armed one, all the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your many faces, eyes, arms, bellies, and legs, and your terrible teeth. And as they are disturbed, so am I.
So everybody is disturbed. It was not an easy perceiving things, we start visualizing somebody nearer you, looking at all these shlokas, explain each and every particle that has been seen in the Vishwarupa. It is, it's very scary. It is not so easy to perceive. We are enjoying it because it's been said to us. We are really visualizing and enjoying and getting those experiences of that visualization through these shlokas. But if you really think that, somebody is going to stand near you like that, unimaginable, right? Navasparsham deeptam aneka varnam vyathananam deepta vishala netram drishtvahi tvam pravyatithantaratma dhritim na vindami kshamam cha Vishnu.
O all-pervading Vishnu, I can no longer maintain my equilibrium. Seeing your radiant colors fill the skies and beholding your eyes and mouths, I am afraid.
Now he started telling. He was afraid when on the first chapter, when he saw all of them, all is like stressed and with compassion. But now it's because of the fear that what he is seeing in the universal form, he is not able to, with those radiant colors, is not able to balance himself. अमीचत्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवावनीला पालसङ्घैः भीष्मो द्रोण सूतपुत्रस्तथाप्तौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः वक्त्राणि ते त्वरमाणा विशन्ति दंष्ट्राकरालानि भयानकानि केचित् विप्लग्ना दशनान्तरेषु सन्दृश्यन्ते चूर्णितैरुत्तमाङ्गैः.
All the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings and Bhishma, Drona, and Karna, and all our soldiers are rushing into your mouth, their heads smashed by your fearful teeth. I see that some of being crushed between your teeth as
It is so scary, it is so fearful. But this gives an eye opener. It's an eye opener for Arjuna, that the second chapter, what we saw, that this is all, it's all not body, but we are all soul, eternal. So the body perishes. It's already past, future, present, everything is seeing. So it's already decided, it's already done. That is a done deal. Everyone has already been crushed. So it's very clear what is the result of the war. Yatha nadinam bahavom bhuvegaha samudramevahamukha dravanti tata tavami naralokavira vishanti bhaktranya abhivajvalanti.
as the river flow into the sea, so these great warriors enter your blazing mouths and perish.
Yes. So what is he? He's just an instrument. So he doesn't have to worry about anything. So now that's what he says, like, you really don't have to worry about. So you have seen everything. So now here he says, Tasmat uttishta yasho labhasya. So now Krishna has understood. Jitva shatrun bhukshva rajyam samruddham mayai vaite nihata purvameva nimittamatram bhavat savyasachin. Nimittamatram, you are just an instrument. You are nothing. It's already finished. It's already done. So uttishta. Yes, get up.
Therefore, get up and prepare to fight. After conquering your enemies, you will enjoy the flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Savyasachin, can be an instrument in the fight.
Yes, we are all instruments only. Okay, then we have just taken this body to complete, nullify all this and then prepare ourselves to go back to the Godhead. While being here, we keep accumulating all this. Now, if he is only a nimitta matram, why then? He could have just sent a chakra and made sure that everybody is. But, it has been proven. It has been proven. Although because of those calculations of their dharma, adharma, those activities, mode of passion, mode of ignorance, mode of goodness, whatever they had performed accordingly, it's all been decided. So when that was decided, depending on that, then why Arjuna is an instrument? So Arjuna has to realize when it is all distant, when it is all predetermined, when Krishna is with him, when he is asking him to do uttishta, so you are not the one. Don't think that you are doing something papa karma or you are doing some sinful activity. No, this is the direction of him and that is your prescribed duty. You are a Kshatriya, so everybody will follow then later on. And why? because dharma samsthapanarthaya. He doesn't want the rulers who can be so unruly, who is going to be adharma, and the people suffering. So he is interested in all the living entities to have that dharma. That is why he is making Arjuna as the instrument. So Arjuna has to understand all these processes, all of us to understand that what is it being given. And when you just leave it to Krishna, what is it? He's a cause of causes. So when you know everything is all predestined, determined, let's make ourselves pure. So more and more purification can happen only when we perform everything in mode of goodness. So that is the process that we have been learning, devotional service. Okay. So he has asked from a very serious, all those opulences, all those magnificent splendors and everything, the effulgences that has been told, he has shown it in the visualization. So it's all in, so many dimensions he has shown. Now, automatically, Arjuna's hands got folded and he was like, he felt miserable. He wanted Krishna back in his form. So when he said Uttishta, now Arjuna can be very well determined. When your goal is there in front of you and somebody has really guided you so well, as a good teacher, as a good listener, then what is the worry? We don't have to. Yes, you need to read this. I can't see it. The blessed.
The blessed Lord said, "Time I am destroyer of the worlds, and I have come to engage all people, with the exception of you. And all the soldiers here on both sides will be slain."
Yes, this is Kala. You can see, when we were, in fact, lot of Nobel laureates, lot of those who are in the nuclear research lab and all do talk about Bhagavad Gita. A lot of shlokas from this. It seems that saying, they are not the new ones to be discovering something. It all happened before. It is that Kala Chakra is the one, can see this. So, Dronam cha Bhishmam cha Jayadratam cha Karnam tathanya anapi yodha viran maya hatastvam jahima vyatishta yudhyasya jeta sirane sapatnan.
The blessed Lord said, "All the great warriors, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, are already destroyed. Simply fight, and you will vanquish your enemies."
So when after the war, when he was walking, he was made to realize after the war also many times that, it was Krishna's presence that you had all those energy. So when Krishna leaves and Krishna is not around you, that energy, that motivation, when you get up, when you see, when you do all, even Nitya Karma Anushtana, Niyama, internal purification, external purification, when you realize, when you feel Krishna is around you, you get that energy, a separate energy. Start experiencing it every day. When you chant, when you remember him, you get that energy and that motivation, that inspiration, which makes you to do every activity. So when they're already destroyed, all of them, great warriors. So what is Arjuna has to do? Just simply fight. And he will do the best. That is known. He's a great warrior. Yes. Sanjay Vacha. Okay. 36, 37. Arjuna Vacha Sthane Rishikesha Tava Prakirtya Jagat Praharshya Yanurajyate Cha Rakshamsi Bhitani Disho Dravanti Sarve Namasyanti Cha Siddha Sanghaha.
Personality of Godhead, Arjuna trembled, fearfully offered obeisance with folded hands, and began faltering to speak as follows. "O Rishikesha, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid, and they flee here and there. All this is rightly done."
So Rishikesha is all, all is the sense gratification. We are all into the sense gratification only. So he's a controller of all the senses. Kasmachate te nameran mahatman gariyase brahmanopyadi adikartre ananta devesha jagannivasa tvam aksharam sadasattat param yat.
O great one, who stands above even Brahma, you are the original master. Why should they not offer their homage up to you, O limitless one, O refuge of the universe? You are invincible source, the causes of all causes, transcendental to this material manifestation.
This is his material manifestation. So why then, why should they not pay their homage to you? So you stand all above even Brahma, the original. I mean, so he's asking, why is it that people don't that all the demigods and everybody don't worship you? Why is it? And then he's also explaining, please, although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid. Always the demons are afraid. When you have some sort of vibrations, positive vibrations, what happens? When you chant, when you do devotional services, the people who do wrong, the people who think wrong about you will get automatically get away from you. These are all personal. I mean, the in the material world, all these things happen. So you can imagine in the spiritual world, what is it that Arjuna is trying to say? Okay. 51 and 42 shloka. So selected, but many shlokas are all together. Sakheti matva prasabham yaduktam he Krishna he Yadava he Sakheti ajanata mahimanam tavedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi yaccha vahabdartha masakritosi vihara shayyat tanay bhojaneshu एकोऽथवाप्यच्युत तत्समक्षं तच्छामये त्वाम् aham prameyam. Yes.
I have in the past addressed you as O Krishna, O Yadava, O my friend, without knowing your glories. Please forgive whatever I may have done in the madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times while relaxing or while lying on the same bed or eating together, sometimes alone and sometimes in front of many friends. Please excuse me for all my offenses.
See, although he's Indra's son, he's not like, came into the womb and all that. He's a great warrior. He's a devotee. He is the Nara Narayanan. In the previous birth, he was the Nara with the Narayanan. Bhatrinath, when you see, and Karna was one of the demon. Karna was Asura, and he had 1,000 kavachas. So Kavacha Kundala, one by one. If he had to take out that kavacha to fight with Karna, it was so difficult. And one by one, they had to do one after another, Nara and Narayana, they had to do the penance and they had to do all the tapas and then fight the war, take out one kavacha. Like that it went on. Karna was the Asura, right? Karna had the those powers. Now at last kavacha, when it was there, the you understood kavacha, isn't it? Like, the one which was protecting him. Finally he enters into the sun. So he knows like he will get. That is how then, it is Surya. He is born when Kunti Devi just prays to test the sage's, blessings. So although Arjuna knows, and how I'm relating here it is, although Arjuna knows, but then he didn't know the Bhagavan. So in this, when when he has taken as Arjuna, he had been only as a friend. He didn't know the Paramatma form. So it's like Yoga Maya. Nothing was known. If you remember, when Krishna was eating mud as a child, Ma Yashoda came and then she asked him to open the mouth, and she sees all the universal form there also. So one more person who saw the universal form, she got so scared. She saw herself also inside the mouth and she didn't want to. So Yoga Maya, Krishna made sure that she is still his mother and let him enjoy that. So that's what is happening. So without knowing, I had been addressing you like this and I'm feeling so bad about it. So he he's feeling like, he's asking excuses. He's not feeling very comfortable when he's in such a position. He came down and he's been enjoying with him, playing with him and Yadava. But then he always had the respect for him. It doesn't mean that he ever not like other people, but Arjuna was a great devotee from the beginning. Okay. Adrishtapurvam Hristosmi Drishtva Bhayena cha Pravyatitham Mano me Tadeva me Darshaya Deva Rupam Prasida Devesha Jagannivasa.
After seeing this universal form, which I've never seen before, I'm gladdened, but at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the personality of Godhead. O Lords of Lord, O Adobe of the universe.
Yes, as a Jagannivasa, just come back. I liked what you did. It gladdened me, but then I'm so scared. He was in that, fear mode. When we see that sort of a rupam, we also get fear only. It is not an enjoyable mode. We want Krishna to be in that, where we can enjoy, where we can relate to him. Relating to a person is so important when they are humble, when they are like-minded, when in the material world such things happen. Krishna, you just want, you can think the way you want, the way yad bhavana. Whatever bhavana we want, whatever impressions we want, whatever the way we want, the form we want, Krishna is ready to be there in us, like that. Kiritinam gadinam chakrahastam ichhami tvam drishtumaham tathaiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasravaho bhava vishwamurte.
O universal Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form, with helmet head and with club, wheel, conch, and a lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form.
So that, Chaturbhuja, with four hands. That's what Devaki also saw when, before his birth, he blessed them. And she said, no, you come in the normal form only. So actual Rupam, when we worship, it is Chaturbhuja, Chanka, Chakra, Kada, Padma. So he says, I want to see you like that only. Na Veda Yajnadhyaya Anair Na Danair Na Cha Kriya Bhirna Tapo Bhirugraihi Evam Rupa Shakya Aham Nriloke Drishtum Tva Danyena Guru Pravira.
O best of the Kuru warriors, no one before you has ever seen this universal form of mine, for neither by studying the Vedas, nor by performing sacrifices, nor by the charities or similar activity can this form be seen. Only you have seen this.
This explanation is there in all our scripts, okay? But people have not seen anything. Like Narayaniam, Narayaniam was written in praise of Guru Vairappan. There also you will see all these shlokas do talk about the universal form. Srimad Bhagavatam speaks, in all the Upanishad speaks, but no one has seen the universal form. Okay, the scriptures are explaining the universal form. All 12 Alvars they all were the instruments of Krishna. So they all took forms here in different forms, like in, somebody in the lotus, somebody in one flower. All of them have written Nalaira Divya Prabandham, 4,000 verses. And every hymn is explaining in the conjugal love as a parent, some of them in that love form, and so all these, it's all written in Tamil. But these scriptures clearly talks about, in every form, the universal form is the best, and the way it was, every nitty-gritty is explained there by those Alvars. But none of them have seen the universal form. So Arjuna and Sanjay are the blessed ones, and we get the scriptures. Through scriptures we are able to visualize. Mate vyatha macha vimudha bhavo दृष्ट्वा रूपं घोर मे धृड्मम मेदं व्यपेतभिः प्रीतमना पुनस्त्वं तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रपश्य.
Your mind has been perturbed upon seeing this horrible feature of mine. Now let it be finished. My devotee, be free from all disturbance. With the peace of mind, you can see me the form you desire.
Yes, with a peace of mind, don't get disturbed. I am there. I will give you the way you want to see me. The way you want to see me is for all the bhaktas. That's the message for all of us. The way you want to. So this is the right form. Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Vanamali in that, and then Mayura Makutam, Kundalam, and all these ornaments that he has. Then Vakshasthalam is Radharani, everybody, and look at the image that's been, these are all paintings, it seems, and all is being drawn by the devotees of ISKCON in the beginning. Okay. Sanjay Vacha Ityarjunam Vasudevasthatokva Swakam Rupam Darshayamasa Bhuyah Ashvasayamasa cha Bhitamenam Bhutva Puna Saumya Vapur Mahatma.
Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, while speaking thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form, and at last he showed his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna.
So he's encouraging. Look at this, the ornaments that he's wearing, the Shankha Chakra, and now Arjuna is not able to even lift his head. It is total respect, total obedience, total honor. Oh my God, who is there as a charioteer? How I used to ask him, he go here and there. Everything, he's like trying to repent and he's feeling bad about it. Yes, now you read without the shlokas, and then we can read the shlokas. Yes.
When Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, he said, seeing this human-like form, so very beautiful, my mind is now pacified and I am restored to my original nature. The blessed Lord said, my dear Arjuna, the form which you now are seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form which is so dear. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am, standing before you, and thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding.
Yes, Sri Bhagavan Vacha Sudur Darshamidam Rupam Drishtuvanasi Yanmama Deva Apyasya Rupasya Nityam Darshana Kankshinaha. See, everybody cannot see, even they are like, they get the opportunity. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this. So everyone is not able to understand or realize or see even. Okay, that's what is been explaining. And bhaktya to ananya shakya ahamevam vidho Arjuna Nyatum drishtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. So the way you want undivided attention, if you do the devotional service, that is how you can be understanding me. That is how you can see the way I am standing in front of you. Okay. Yes. Bhaktya to. This one, I have read the shloka, Ishita Mataji.
You want me to read the shloka?
No, I have read it. You want to read? Please read. Bhaktya
Ananya Shakya Aham Evam Vidarjuna Janantum
Nyatum Drishtum
Tatvena Pravaneshtum Chap.
It is, see, in English, if when you read in English, it is, I understand the difficulty. Nyatum drishtum, understanding, and drishtum is seeing. Cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. Yes.
My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding.
So this is the beautiful form as a cowherd. Even Vrindavana, many of those, all those where you see Krishna's, deities in the personal form, wherever you see, in even as Antaryami, when you see, this is the acceptable form for many of the devotees, because he is like a sakha here. That is the real one. So mat karma krin mad paramo mad bhakta sanghavarjitah nirvairah sarvabhuteshu yas mameti pandava.
My dear Arjuna, one who is engaged in my pure devotional service, free from the contamination of previous activities and from mental speculation, who is friendly to every living entity, certainly comes to me.
Yes, with the, you go to Krishna's abode only. Yesterday's questions, you will have the answer now. Arjuna, in this, let's just compile and have the gist of it. Arjuna requests Krishna to show his universal form, because yesterday he has, in the 10th chapter, you all have understood all these opulences. 9th onwards, he has been giving all his confidential knowledge of his opulences, his effulgences. So, he just wants to see that. Drishtum ichchami te rupam. Te rupam, I'm drishtum ichchami. Lord Krishna describes his universal form. Bahuni adrishta purvani. Adrishta, one cannot imagine, visualize. From the drishti, you cannot see. From the eyes, you cannot see, that sort of a. So Arjuna, no one has seen is also. Arjuna's vision of the universal form. Aneka adbhuta darshanam. Adbhutam. It is all surprising. Arjuna's experience of universal form. So dhritim na vindami samam cha Vishnu. So one cannot, there is nobody whom he can be compared with. Okay, Krishna's reply, Kalosmi loka, lokasya krit pravruddho. Arjuna's prayers, oh my God, what all I did. So let me now, Sagat Gatham Bhita Pranayama. Now, I had been always thinking that this is how you are. Yes, Ishita Mataji. You raised your hand. Ishita Mataji, you raised your hand. Anyhow, pure bhakti. So the last one is the pure bhakti, the pure devotional service. So that is where we complete this particular chapter. And I mean, you cannot say it is completing the chapter, but because it is something which you cannot imagine that it could just be finished, because it is now totally into our vision, into our minds, into our imaginations, into our, I mean, it has to be in our hearts. Okay, so if you have that in your mind, if you have that total rupam in your mind, and then not getting scared, but trying to pray, and then coming to as a friend, to Krishna, and treating him as, see, there are different rupams, that the way you want to, the way the desire that you want to pray in the morning as like with four-handed. Okay, then he is like your friend. You keep talking to him. Okay, this is what I'm planning to do. This is what I'm planning to do. Keep telling him, and then be a friend. So after the friendship, the love for him. So when you see all those scriptures, every bhakta has been writing hymns depending on the way they desire to see him. So that needs to be experienced. Of course, I'm sure you all are sparing so much of time to listen to this itself is a great thing. And you're all on the right path. And you're all devoted devotional services needs to be performed, which I'm sure you will start doing it. And do give us your opinions and suggestions that how we can move on. But this particular has to be done in this particular chapter. Please make sure that Chintan Mananam and Chintanam is like, keep thinking, remembering, and go with this thought process, the universal form around you. When you walk on the road, then that mananam, that remembrance is one of the vidhi of the bhakta, the process of the bhakta. Yes. Any question here? Any question? Anybody? You're all in the mute. You're all muted because of the universal form, or because of this chapter, or because Krishna is like now fully engaged in you, in your memories, in your thought process, in your subconscious and conscious mind. And then okay, with this I will stop. If you don't have any questions, but we would like to have your suggestions, you can unmute and give suggestions here for the batches, so that our devotees don't leave. We don't want anybody to leave and go. We need you to go on to the level 2 to register yourself for detailed studies, because this 18 days is 1 hour interactive session is only for getting the glimpse of the chapters, the Bhagavad Gita. It cannot be done in 1 hour. So this will be interactive session in any language. You can join, and level 2 you can go on to have a detailed study of Bhagavad Gita and Isha Upanishad, nectar of devotion, nectar of instructions, all these are there. Okay, I hope you're all doing chanting. You have all started at least 1 round before sleeping, whenever you have time. Yes, Prabhu, Rajshekar Prabhu, you wanted to say something.
Ma'am, can you share the link for the December batch that is upcoming?
Okay, yes. Prajesh Prabhu, please. Ishita Mataji, Bhagavatam, yes, it's very interesting. I understand. I'm so happy you're enjoying it. And that is the beauty. See, she's wrote, I found Bhagavatam very interesting. I read it a couple of times. It's always amazing, but I find Bhagavad Gita to be more insightful and intense to grasp. Yes. Now we would be we wish that we would have started it from the childhood. How beautiful it is, how intense it is. And we have a lot of story books about Krishna. This intense study is amazing. We are all so fortunate. We are all so blessed souls. I should say that we got this opportunity because of Mangalore ISKCON. We just see in some advertisement and join, and then look at the way we are enjoying. Prajesh Prabhu, those links for joining and for the classes, as it comes, the group will be maintained. You all don't leave the group. Whatever comes, whatever is being given from the temple, it will be posted. Okay, do join us, and you can all become volunteers also. There are Google forms where you can fill in, and whatever voluntary services you can do, you can accordingly communicate to the temple authorities. Any language, any translation, any IT, any behind the screen, lot of work, but everybody is a volunteer here. Everybody feels little devotional service is going on, so I'm making Krishna happy. That is the only motive behind all this. Okay, thank you, and Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prajesh Prabhu, Panchatantra Mantra, and then we can leave.
Yes,
Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare